Have you ever heard of Streamer Station? Neither had I. Whether you've heard of them or not, if you're a streamer, you've probably experienced people coming into your Discord and cold calling members of your community, offering them, you know, NFTs, graphic design, what else, animation, VTuber models, that kind of thing, growth marketing, that kind of thing. They come for here. They come for here. They come for Streamer Station, and its subsequent predecessor, which I'll get into. It's a large company, basically a scam center that operate around cold calling and basically strong arming you into paying them upfront via PayPal or bank transfer, and then giving you either nothing or stolen artwork. One of the two. We haven't figured that out because I'm not paying them. But we'll delve into that quickly because I had an interaction with one of them that was hysterical, and they basically blew the whole thing open for everyone. So I'm here to share that with you so that you don't make the mistake that they want you to. So first things first, I'm going to go to their portfolio. It's important to remember they haven't done any of this. This animation, they never made that. These overlays, they never made that. But all this stuff is stolen. They've put a nice watermark over it so it looks really professional, and that is key to this business model, is looking professional. So from the jump, I go into our services and they're offering graphic design, animation, NFTs, VTuber models, growth marketing, channel management. Don't know why the Mandalorian thing is there, the Boba Fett thing, whatever that is. It's presumably they own that. Don't know. Pricing plan, entry level $300. Progressing $400 and elite $500. Keep that in mind because the pricing will be very important later when you hear the discussion I had with their representative. As you can see here, they've got a striking review from someone who says, I was blown away by marketing strategies that Streamer Station recommended for my channel. Their expertise has helped me to grow my audience and increase my revenue. That was from Joey. And you can trust what he says because he's Joey. If you go into the shop section of their website, it is just all stolen stuff. Other people's emotes that are uploaded to free sites, whatever. But what is interesting is they do have one artist that they say this is one of our artists, and it is Jessica Henderson 71. Now, if we go and visit Jessica Henderson 71, you'll see that it's all pretty textbook Twitch graphic designer stuff that you would get on Twitter or whatever. But the important thing about Jessica Henderson 71 is she's no real. She doesn't exist. She never has existed. It's all just to make them look like they're doing a job. Do you know what I mean? They're not real. And importantly, this image is important, right? Bear in mind that this image was by Jessica Henderson 71, which is AI generated, as you can see from the fact it has no hand, and the samurai sword on his back turns into nothing. Now I thought, well, if I'm going to contact these people, I might as well find out where they're from, where they're based. Their location is International House 109 to 111 in Fulham, Palace Road, London, W68JA. Now, if I can put that in there into Google, you'll see that's actually Hammersmith Pharmacy and Palace Barbers. So they're very talented. Now, if I put into Twitter, Station112, which is their official Twitter handle, and I go to sort of their latest stuff, if you scroll down not too far, you'll find people complaining about members of their staff coming into their Discord and harassing them, having a pop at them, getting frustrated when they wouldn't hire them, things like that. Streamer Station, just so you're aware, this person says they work for you. It's a throwaway account. Everyone that contacts you from Streamer Station or as an affiliate of Streamer Station is someone who works in this centre and is just cold calling you. And it's their job to basically get you to give them money, and then they delete their account. That is the kind of general practice when it comes to this kind of thing. But anyway, in this conversation, like I said, looks fucking good, but sorry to say I draw my own thing. So they've contacted someone who's already an artist to show just how much interest they take in their clients. Then they said, okay, poor man, I can understand, thanks for your feedback. He goes, what did I do? And I'm 14, so this is a child they're contacting. And plus, I just like making art from my own shit, thanks. Yeah, and that art would be as shit as you are, poor fucking guy. Just accept the reality, you can't afford anything, stop making excuses. So this is generally, it's the same as like a scam caller. It's the same as like a scam caller. If you call them out, or you put them on blast, or you just don't give them what they want, they tend to freak out, get really angry, and they feel like they need to get one up on you by insulting you. That is the norm. for these kinds of people. What's really interesting is in 2022 they made a fake profile of a fake person to pretend they'd met up with Streamer Station as a company. Just returned from an amazing trip to the UK where I had the opportunity to join Streamer Station 112. I had such a great time and I'm looking forward to bringing some fresh ideas back with me. Such an unforgettable journey. Go on this person's profile. It's all Streamer Station stuff, right? They don't exist. This person exists. Whoever this girl is exists, but that is not who owns this profile. They've done a whole thing, they've done a whole profile pretending to be this person. I'm Zoe Jones, an artist, storyteller, marketing strategist, growth consultant, and a streaming expert. They don't exist. They don't exist. They've got 9 followers, they've got 10 posts, they're from Florida apparently. None of this is real. None of this is real. That's so that someone comes across it and goes, oh, this person looks like a real person and they trust Streamer Station. They work with them even. Absolutely insane. So I had this guy, 7KS Black, come into my Discord server and cold call one of my friends saying that they needed to hire them for their artwork. My friend who doesn't even stream, by the way. Anyway, I said to them, hi there, seen you jumped into the Discord, can I ask how you found it? Also, what your Twitch handle is, because I really wanted to know if this guy had a handle that I could then look through my viewers and see where he came from. Can you send me some of your artwork without hesitation? He sends me this. Now that'll look familiar. Jessica Henderson, 71. A lot of it is just this kind of garbage that's either stolen or AI generated. That's not, I mean, he's not drawn that. He's not drawn that. And also, this really struck me as something that was a wee bit of an oversight. He's obviously stolen this artwork, right? But more importantly, as you can see, that kind of Studio Ghibli line work kind of thing, very, very recognisable. Then he's just put Isaac behind it, and then he's put a clip art of a pigeon that wasn't even in the original photo that he's stolen, because it doesn't have any line work or anything. It's very clearly just he's typed pigeon into Canva. He then said to me, unprompted, furry art, and then sent me this. I mean, that's AI generated as well. The 4 toes on the right foot and the 3 toes on the left foot can tell you that. And the previous image where the hand is just a mangled mess. I personally have no interest in furry art, but I'm sure that's impressive for someone, somewhere. Now this is a good bit. I said to him, how did you find out about me? Where did you find me to contact me? And he kindly let me know that my friend Robbie referred him to me, and he found Robbie in Grant's server. He found Robbie in Grant's server, and I said, "Oh, you know Grant? You know Grant? You know Robbie?" He goes, "Yeah, I was in their server." And I'm thinking to myself, how? My name is literally Grant on Discord. How's he not putting 2 and 2 together? I said, Robbie's great. She's not a streamer though, I don't think. She doesn't really stream much. And he said, I found them on Twitch. I saw their stream. And I said, oh, do you follow them? Where did you find them? And can you ask the questions I've asked 3 times now regarding what your Twitch handle is? It's very important because I do want to know. Completely ignores that. And then he gives me this idea. He goes, well, I think we could, and he starts proposing these ideas to me. Like, I think we could do this with your character. I want you to take the character that you're using already, which was drawn by the fantastic Sydney Jones, and I won't be changing it for anyone. He said, why don't we take that and we'll put him in a police uniform? And I'm like, you don't have a fucking clue who you're talking about. Why would I want him in a police uniform? I don't even like the police. Well, I'm not a pro-police guy, and you would know that if you knew anything about my stream, so that kind of already was a red flag. So anyway, I said, why would I be in a police uniform? I hate the police. He said, because it's for rules. Who makes you follow the rules? The police. I said, oh, so you don't follow the stream then? He said, nah, because it's up to me who I follow and who I don't. Which, you know, it's interesting that he'd be cold calling people who he doesn't even follow or know anything about, but teach their own, I suppose. It's his business. And I said, the police don't make me follow the rules. I literally planted C4 at the weakest structural point of the London Eye, and they couldn't stop me. And then he said he doesn't follow anyone. So he says to me, do you want to work with me? I said, well, why should I work with you? You don't know anything about my channel or branding or what I stream or anything about me whatsoever. Surely I should hire someone who does and knows what my channel needs. I said, I'm not sure yet. Can you send me your Streamer Station page so that I can have a look for myself? He said, wait. I said, I'm waiting. He said, Grant, if you're entrusted, so then we can move further, and I have an idea for you. do you have any theme in your mind or any reference or character you like? So do let me know and share the inspiration image. I said, do you have an online portfolio of your work? He said, 7ks_black, find it. I said, find it. I said, find it? I think you mean you'll find it for me. I'm hiring you, not the other way around. So anyway, I followed that account. He's removed everything now after we had a conversation, and you'll understand why. But he's removed everything from his page. But this was him. He just sent me this Instagram page, and unsurprisingly, it just contained the same images we've seen on that other Instagram page. That was it. Now, I told him that we have a budget of $1,300, just to prick his ears up a wee bit, just to get him interested and keep him there for a wee bit longer. And so I asked him, what are your rates? And he said, any amount up front so I can start working on your project. Now, what you would usually do in this situation is agree on a contract, maybe get a contracted invoice sent over or whatever, and then agree with on a legal standpoint. But he just wanted $800 up front. He just wanted $800. That's his usual rate. Anyway, this is something he sent me before. So I said, $800 for what? How much for something like this? Which, as you can see, is great. And he's definitely not stolen this. And it's very professional looking. And it's got the watermark over it, so I don't steal it, because obviously I'd want to, because it's that good. Anyway, he says, for that banner, it would just cost me $500. So that's only $500 for that one. That's only $500, which is a steal. I don't know if you know much about art, but I do, and that is a bargain. $500 for that. You'd pay double that. You would pay double that. So I then said to him, do you have anything in an anime style that you can show me? Because he was offering to do me an anime style drawing. And then he sent me this. Now, I don't know if this stuff is stolen or if it's AI generated, probably the latter. But I'll tell you what, it's certainly not his. And these sort of names he's put underneath them, they don't exist. They don't exist. They're not real. Ted Shotos doesn't exist. Echo Quest 007 doesn't exist. They're not real. But they're all to make it look like he does have clients and he does have experience in this field. That's all that is. Now this gets interesting. I said, have you hand drawn all those images? He said, yes. And then he sent me this. Now, I don't play World of Warcraft. I never really have. It never really caught me. I was more of a Lord of the Rings Online kind of guy. But I have seen the phenomenal trailers they've done. And that's just taking out the trailer. That's just a screenshot from the trailer that he's put the words World of Warcraft behind. That's all that is. So I asked him, are none of these AI generated? I said, did you draw this? He said, yes. It's for one of my clients as per his requirement, which is very interesting. I then said to him, did you draw this? Which is from the same trailer. He said, no, he didn't draw that one. And we'll get into that. We asked him a wee bit about that later on. Now, two of my friends very kindly offered to pretend to be my stream team for this call I wanted to have with him. I asked if we could call him, and he said, you can speak to a representative of mine. I said, no, I want to talk to you because I need to be able to trust the people I'm working with. And so he agreed to a call where two of my friends joined, one pretending to be my financial advisor, Monsieur Moneybags, and the other pretending to be my brand manager, Linda Lens-a-lot. So this is how that went.
I'll give you a link to Grant's channel. You can go have a wee look.
Oh, okay, for sure. I will check that out. Okay, just a second. Let me check that out. Okay.
No problem. We'd like to know your initial thoughts.
Okay. So like I took a look, and yes, we can for sure do something with that. Well, like as you've let me know your budget, so the offer that I'm giving you is that I will give you the complete channel revamp along with 5 static and 5 animated emotes in the budget that you've told me.
So what we are also looking for is another profile picture. Is our one at the moment. It's dated. It's been there for a while. I have a little bit of an example. I was just wondering if you could recreate something like this.
Okay, you shared that. Let me check it.
Is that possible to have something like that? Only if it were me instead of the person there who's been drawn.
Yeah, hello.
Hi there.
Hello.
Like I saw the sketch that you shared. I'm sorry, but I don't do like NSFW stuff.
Okay.
That's not something that
Well,
I do.
that's the thing. There's no.
We've made sure that that's all covered up.
Like
Yeah.
like if you want like the corrector to give a back hug, that I can do, but like
Okay.
the nudeness that I cannot do. Like I don't do that.
Okay, I understand.
Okay,
I understand.
no problem.
Yeah.
What about hold on? What about if she was fully clothed, but I'm fully naked behind her and it's all covered up?
Like the underarm shirt or no shirt at all.
I'm not. I wouldn't be wearing a shirt at all, but she would have clothes on.
Okay,
Would that work?
we can do something like that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Do you have any examples of something like that?
No, because I don't usually do stuff like this.
Well, I really appreciate you I really appreciate you going out your way to kind of help us specifically with that kind of thing when it's not something you usually do.
And just obviously you mentioned there's a fair bit of work, and I appreciate your giving a bit of a bulk discount on it. Is there any way you could give us an actual itemized kind of breakdown on that? So just for going forward as well, so we kind of have a bit of a, like if we want to do budget in some extra art, we can obviously see what kind of cost requirements we're looking at. Obviously, I appreciate the range of things that we're going to ask for may vary, and appreciate your time may vary on it as well. But just so that we have a vague kind of understanding of where we might be looking.
All right. So like I'm agreeing on the like a rough budget that you've given me. So we'll go with that. And so the policy that I go with is that you book your order at like a small upfront. You don't have to pay me the full amount upfront. You just have to pay me a small amount right now so that I can book and start your work.
Can I ask? Sorry.
You can.
Can I ask what is the amount that people would usually pay you up front for say like one of the Twitch headers that you've done before? How much would you expect up front usually?
Well, I usually take like 15 to 30% of the total amount.
Okay.
As an upfront.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like it's not too much for my clients either. So like 15 to 30% upfront, and then the remaining when your work is all completed and approved from your side.
Okay.
It's like a policy that I give you free changes. So if you want any changes in any of my designs, any alterations, any revisions, so those will be completely free. And once you have approved them, and then I will mail you all the source file to the protest. All the rights will be yours.
I can't stop laughing at it.
And can I just ask, how is it that you usually take payment? Now, I know obviously you mentioned there's a few representatives, so it sounds like there's a few of you. Is that something you normally do via payee transfer? Is it batch transfer? How do you normally work that?
Well, I usually use PayPal for like all
PayPal.
for all my clients, but we can do like a couple, like we can do a bank transfer as well, whichever one is feasible for you.
And where is it that you're based?
Sorry?
Where is it you're based? The only reason I'm asking is for international banking and VAT numbers.
All right. So like I'm from the UK.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm from the UK.
Like a bank like a bank transfer is not feasible, we can do it through PayPal for you.
Oh no, we're from the UK.
We're from the UK as well. Yes, that's perfect.
So would you do
nice. That's great.
Would we do it through business, or would you prefer to do it through friends?
I can hear the fax machine going. I can hear the fax machine in the background. I'm sorry about that. It's quite a busy. It's been quite a busy day.
No worries.
No problem.
No.
Do you mind sending across your bank details there so we can actually get started? So you said about the 15.
Yeah, bank transfer is perfect.
30%.
30%. Is it? Sorry.
Yeah, 15 to 30%, which are whatever is feasible for you.
So if we're saying that it's obviously 1,300, I'll get the 30% of that over then. So we're looking at about 275.
Yeah.
So if we get that across to you tonight, what time scale would we be looking at for the artwork to be completed?
Sorry?
Just wondering, if we send that payment along to you tonight, how long will it take for that artwork to be completed? Sorry, Gary, can you shut that up for me, please?
All right, so I got you. So like after you've given me the upfront, it will take between 2 to 4 days for me to show you like a couple of first drafts.
That's a perfect turnaround. Thank you so much.
Can I quickly, sorry, before I forget, there's just one other thing. We might be looking for can you do animation? Are you able to do sort of any animation?
Yeah, we can do animation, in a 3D animation or 2D.
2D, perfectly. I've got an example here Could I forward it to you? I think that this is just a rough idea. Just a rough idea, not anything in concrete yet. If you have ideas, you think, well, this is a better idea, because we want you to have freedom of like creativity. We want you to be able to express your own art style and stuff. So if I can just get you to, if you just have a quick watch of this, anything like this.
Sure.
It's always been my dream to win the Ms. Dimsdale Beauty Pageant fair and square. And this is my year. Look, my old swimsuit still fits.
And so does mine!
Okay. So like, we can do something like this. No worries.
Yeah, it's that just the kind of the level of detail. I think that's kind of what we're looking for.
Okay. Got you.
Okay.
So like, thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely, not a problem. I'm looking forward to working together.
Me too. Me as well. Thank you very much for the time. Have a good day.
You too.
I'll share you
Thank
the.
you so
I will
much for your
be
help.
sharing you the details in a few.
Yes, please. And if you can
Drop the
forward
bank details.
if you can forward the emotes to us as well, just the samples that you've done, that would be great as well.
For sure.
Thank
And
you.
then we can send us your bank details and everything, and your full name and stuff, just so we can
Yeah,
send you
proper
that money
bank
alongside.
transfer. Yeah.
Is it a
Okay.
business
I'll
account or
share
a
you the
personal account?
details for the bank and along with some few samples for the emotes as well. In a few.
Fantastic. And just
Alright.
sorry, can I check? Is it a personal account that it'll be transferred to, or a business account?
It's gonna be a person account.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I will give you all the details when I send you over the details.
No
For the
problem.
banking details, I will give you everything
Okay.
else as well.
Fantastic.
All right.
Thank
Okay.
you very much.
Oh,
Could you
thank you
before
very
you
much.
go, could you possibly send us the details as well?
Yeah, I will send you all the details.
Okay, thank you. That's great.
Have a lovely night. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Okay, good night, everyone. Thank you again, and good luck with the next meeting, guys. Thanks very much for your patience there.
No worries.
Okay.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
I appreciate it. Thank you very
Bye-bye.
much.
Okay, bye bye. Holy shit, man. So after that, he did send us their bank details. Now, the bank was not a personal account, as he'd stated. The bank actually belonged to Streamer Station as a company account. However, as a freelancer, it made no sense to us why he would reach out to us cold calling, ask for us to pay him, but it goes straight into the Streamer Station account. Now, anyone who does try and get money off you will want you to send it to the Streamer Station account or the Streamer Station PayPal. How they assume we think that gets divided up, I don't know, but it didn't add up. So we did say, can we quickly call you to just go over a few things, and we had a bit of bad news to break to them.
Obviously, I asked you beforehand there about whether the bank account, it was a personal or it was a business account. Now, obviously, just that the name that you've given me is it's a business account, so it's kind of flagging up a little bit funny here on our side.
Yeah, it's a business account.
Oh, so it is a business account. It's not a personal one.
No, it's not a personal one. It's a business account.
Okay. And can you tell me what bank it's with?
Is everything okay?
We're just waiting here for Mr. Black, is it? To come back to us there with the banking information.
What was the issue with the banking?
Well, when I asked before, they said that it was it was going to be a personal account it was going into.
Right.
So obviously we've tried to do that, but for some reason it's got a private business account name, and we're just trying to work that out and figure out what's happening there.
Right. Okay. Is this the Streamer Station?
Yeah, that's the one.
Right. Okay.
All right. So let me explain. Actually, the thing is that like I'm an affiliate. I'm affiliated with a company, so the account that I shared to you is with that company. That's company account.
Oh, so you work
it's the account
for
of the company that I work with.
you work for Streamer Station? Is that it?
Yes, I work with Streamer Station.
Okay.
So you're just a freelance artist for Streamer Station, or are you like okay?
Yeah, I'm affiliated with them. I get work from them, and I do some on my side. So this is basically a company account. I work with them.
Oh right, okay, okay.
So if that's the case, I will actually need a VAT number to transfer that across, because we'll have to do it via a BACS payment. We can't do that a bank transfer then.
Okay, so you can't if bank transfer is not feasible, can I share like a PayPal link with you and you can do it there?
Well, would it be your? I'm confused. Are we paying Streamer Station for their services, or are we paying you for your services?
Okay, let me explain. The thing is that I'm affiliated with Streamer Station, so like the work that I get, I use the company PayPal for that. So just for the safe side, I use the company PayPal for that. As you know, like mostly designers, they affiliate with themselves with Fiverr and other platforms. I affiliate with Streamer Station.
Okay.
It's like
Okay.
through them, you're paying me directly.
But we reached out to
But it's
you.
like
Reached out to us via you. We didn't reach out to Streamer Station.
yeah, I reached out to you I reached out to like a representative from Streamer Station offering services. So
Is it often
that's
that
how
Streamer Station sends their freelance artists to other people's discords where they
Mhm.
freely
like
message people in that discord?
yeah, like it's up to us how that works. Like when we have work, we don't usually do that. Like me personally, whenever like I don't have any work on me, and so in such case, that then I reach out to other people via Discord.
And you've never worked for Blizzard at all?
Sorry.
You've never worked for Blizzard, just your art there was from World of Warcraft, and it's strikingly similar to a cutscene within the game.
Yeah, but that work that was done according to the client's reference. So like the
Right.
client wanted something similar to that, so I did accordingly.
Oh,
So
so
it's like most of the work,
did you
like
just
almost all the work that I do, like it's according to the client. So
right? So
whatever
did
they
you
want,
just
I do that.
screenshot it and put some words on it, or
Mm. No, I don't like screenshot and put some words on it. I redesign a similar scene. Like if they want
Oh.
something similar, so I
So
redesign that
did
for
you
them.
get the asset from? So the asset for it obviously is from the game. Did you get that from them, or like legally? How do we approach that if we wanted to do something like that?
Well, the thing is that I designed it like newly from scratch.
Hmm.
So in such a case, you don't have to worry about any rights and all because I have the source file. I redesigned it like it's you can say like I made it again through like my own work.
Well, one thing
So
I will say is your art doesn't have much in common with each other, for lack of better wording. It all looks very different.
Very varied
yeah, yeah,
styles.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way it's like understand that concern is because I work with different clients. Everyone has their own art style, their own preferences. So that's
Mm.
why they like I have like a different variety of art style in my work. Because like
Right.
I've been doing commission work for about 3 to 4 years now. Now it's gotten like I've gotten pretty good with different art styles also.
Yeah, that's evident. Also,
Because like
something else.
mostly artists like they do tend to stay in like only one art style. But
Yeah.
since I've been doing like a different kind of art style for a while now, so I'm pretty good with each and every art style. Like I suggested you a couple of art styles before as well.
Yeah,
That
of
is the reason I
course.
suggested it because like I'm good with a couple of different art styles.
Something that Owen had flagged up, which I hadn't really noticed, was so Streamer Station offer a full package deal for $300.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
But the same
That-
amount of things that you've said that you'll give us, but you're wanting our full budget for it.
Actually, the thing is that there's like a difference between the package that's being offered there and the one that I'm giving to you. Like the one I'm doing for giving to you is like different designs, different style for each of the designs. And the one
right.
that you're seeing on the website that you I guess you visited the website, there
Yeah.
is showing between 300 to 500. Those are for like a single template design. So basically, it's like a design. It's a same design but with different kind of features like for the screens, for the banners, for the PFP, the panels. It's on the same
So,
theme, same art style. So
right.
with the
So
same pack, with the pack, yep.
so that's for one package, right? One art style is the one that from Streamer Station, but what you're saying is because you're going to be drawing in a different art style, you're charging us more. Is that what you're
Yes,
saying?
yes, exactly. Because that's a bit more work. Because then I would have to do like each design with a different art style, different
You'd
theme.
have to find
So that
different
would take
AI
much more time.
blocks. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to find different sources to take the art from. That makes perfect sense. 7 KS Black, I've got some bad news for you, my friend. Really bad news. We've had a wee look into the bank. We've had a look into Streamer Station as well, and some of the art that you've submitted to us as a reference, and a lot of it does appear to be stolen. We've had, which is, you know, that's there's not, it's indisputable. It's indisputable at this point. We've had to contact the police, and they're now investigating the bank account. And Streamer Station as a whole. Should we maybe contact Streamers, like, if just in case there's anyone we should contact at Streamer Station to let them know? We just have a duty of care when it comes to this kind of thing, because I know there are lots of younger, maybe impressionable streamers out there who you could maybe take advantage of and convince to send you money for work that's either stolen or just no work at all. You understand where I'm coming from there?
Did you hear the noise suppression turn off and you heard the office behind them?
Aye, it's an office. It's like obviously
Scam center,
it's a scam center, yeah.